Hi, it's what I like to call Raw Wednesday, and that's when I just come to you with kind of a thought that popped into my head. It's not scripted, I don't have any notes, I'm just talking off the top of my head on something that I'm pondering. Anyway, today is a rainy, dreary day here in Florida, and I just got back from a great lunch with one of my dear friends who is about to embark on an incredibly exciting journey. She's basically going to become a digital nomad this spring, and she's going to wander wherever the winds take her, so to speak. I'm very supportive of this, and also maybe a tad bit jealous, to be honest. But she has some really incredible things coming her way. And while we were at lunch, we were both kind of talking about our goals, where we're going, what we want to do, and leaving room for that in your life, right? I know some people think that sounds kind of woo-woo, leaving room, leaving intentions, whatever. But there's really a lot of practicality there. It's not all woo-woo and that kind of stuff. I mean, think about it. If you want to become a doctor, you don't just say you want to become a doctor. You don't just announce to the world you're going to become a doctor. There are certain things that you have to do that are little lines of progression toward your being able to finally become a physician. So when we have goals in life, woo-woo aside, it's kind of the same thing. There are certain lines of progression, certain parts of the journey that you have to check off. And one of those things, I think, and she and I were talking about this, is that you have to sort of set an intention. And again, I know a lot of people might be rolling their eyes like, oh, I don't want to talk about this. Doesn't fit practical me, right? But when I say set an intention, it's leaving space in your life, really. It doesn't have to, you don't have to like light the sage and candles and things like that. It's all about setting your goal and then putting yourself in the best position to reach that goal. So my concern with what I'm doing is often that I put other parts of my life ahead of these big, audacious career goals that I have. And I'm a little concerned that that does not put me in the position that I should be in to reach these goals that I have. So for instance, here's how I look at it. Let's say I'm working hard on a project, and let's say my children come up to me when they're much younger. Let's make them younger because now they could do it on their own. But let's say they come up to me and say, Mom, I'm hungry. And I tell them that I need to finish this one article, but as soon as I do, I'll start dinner. And they come up to me again. They say, Mom, I'm hungry. And I say, listen, the more time you spend going after me, coming up to me right now, the longer it's going to take me. So go sit down and do your homework or whatever. And as soon as I finish this article, I'll start making dinner. So I continue on with my article. And then let's say I look over to see what the kids are doing. And I notice that the kids have made themselves some sort of food. They're no longer starving to death. They have now made food for themselves. What does that mean? Does that mean that I jump up and run to make dinner? No, it means quite the opposite. I look over, I see they're satiated. Yes, I'm going to cook dinner eventually, but they're already eating. So why not continue with what I'm doing? I think, again, without getting too woo-woo, I think the universe can kind of look the same way. You are that hungry child when you come out and say, I want this. No, I want this for my life. You are that child that says, I'm starving to death, I need this. And the universe says, okay, I'm getting it lined up, just give me a second. And then the universe looks over and sees, you're busy doing something else. You don't even seem to care about this thing anymore. This thing that you needed so badly, right? You've occupied yourself with something else. So is the universe going to put any kind of energy in helping you achieve that? Why would it? You're already doing something else. So she and I spent some good time over lunch discussing that. What do you think? Do you think that when you have a goal that you're setting, there's some ultimate dream that you have? Do you think if you don't hold true to that dream, that you are considered a fickle person and it will slow the progress of your dream? Will your brain take you seriously when you say, I really, really want this, and then you go and do something else? I don't know. Tell me. It's Raw Wednesday. I'd like some feedback. Let me know in the comments. Till next Wednesday, take care.